She was a top doctor, celebrated by all. What a golden life. But a cruel twist of fate, her husband Adrian framed her for his first love.
That I should pay with my life. My own father thought I was guilty. When he passed away, he didn't even let me attend his funeral. The hospital stripped me of everything, and I spent 7 years in prison. When I got out,
The patient's family raged, demanding her life. The hospital entrance became a war zone. Even her own father believed the lies, denying her a final farewell. Heart-wrenching.
and their vehicles cut through the silent white landscape. Someone's voice rang out across the clearing.
Dr. Wells, Mr. Cross has been thinking about you this whole time. He's still wearing his wedding ring.
I saw him standing there in the crowd.
Wedding ring!
I saw him standing there in the crowd, looking perfect as always. Just seeing him made me feel sick, because this man, who supposedly never stopped thinking about me, was the same person who rewrote the medical records 7 years ago.
Just as peace settled, fate had other plans.
The door, and Adrian was standing outside in his coat. There wasn't a single snowflake on him.
Victoria?
He sounded surprised, like he couldn't believe it was really me. I didn't answer. My hand grabbed onto the...
Her ex-husband, now a famous hospital director. The irony.
Squeezed past me from behind. He was rubbing his hand sticks together against the cold and grinning like an idiot.
Mr. Cross, I heard you were bringing your team out here for winter medical rounds, so I thought I'd stop by and say hello. I'll just be here for a minute.
My heart jumped and something twisted in my chest. I didn't have a choice. I walked outside. The second I stepped through the door, a woman with glasses headed straight for me. I recognized her immediately. She used to work under Rachel Green. I had no idea what she was doing in Adrian's team back then.
You're Dr. Wells.
Her heart clenched. This caring man framed her, rewriting history.
We run into you out here.
She smiled at me, but there was something pointed in her tone. Adrian cleared his throat suddenly, but his face stayed completely blank. Everyone took the hint and filed out of the cabin. Once they were gone, Adrian...
Victoria? He feigned surprise. What a performance.
My voice came out barely above a whisper.
I wouldn't dare ask you to come find me, Mr. Cross.
This was the first time I'd ever talked to him like he was a stranger. Adrian frowned and looked me up and down, then moved toward me.
The raw pain mirrored her soul. A grinning ranger interrupted the tense moment. A ranger, eager to please, greeted Adrian. The social games began. Her heart twisted. She had no choice but to face him. Stepping out, she saw a familiar face, Rachel Green's former colleague. The plot thickens. Adrian's team. The woman praised her past, but a hidden agenda lurked. A fake smile, a pointed remark. The venomous mind games began. Adrian's subtle signal cleared the room. The true confrontation awaited.
What the hell was he even doing here? Had he driven all this way just so I could see how happy he was now? I shouldn't have been surprised. Back when I was the department head, he made me work as Rachel's assistant just to give her more opportunities. And when the medical accident happened, he threw me under the bus without a second thought. Love like that needed an audience. It always did. I forced a smile, and just as I was about...
Treating him like a stranger, she watched him approach, frowning. "You look terrible," he said. The audacity.
The door. My brother, Zachary Wells, called me out of nowhere. I hadn't heard from him in years.
Listen, Victoria, I'm warning you. Stop bothering Adrian. He's about to be a father, so quit embarrassing yourself.
I froze. Rachel must have complained to him about me.
You didn't even show up to Dad's funeral, and Mom's health is terrible. Adrian's been taking care of everything for us these past few years.
Don't you dare cause any more trouble.
Vic, does it have to be this way? He asked, with a twisted gaze. He moved closer, hinting at secrets. The tension was palpable. Suddenly, a voice cut through. Our prenatal appointment.
Adrian's hand shot out and stopped me from closing the door.
Don't be too hard on Zach. He's in a tough spot. Mom's been sick ever since Dad passed. Zach's been handling everything on his own and taking care. Zach's been handling everything on his own and taking care of her. It's not easy for him.
He sighed and went on speaking.
Look, I know I didn't handle things well back then. I've been trying to make it up to you all these years. If you need anything, if there's anything I can do.
I didn't let him finish. I slammed the door shut.
Who does she think she is? Does she seriously still think she's still the Dr. Does she seriously still think she's still the Dr. Miracle? The director came here himself and she can't even be grateful.
Stop it. If she doesn't want to see me right now, we'll go.
Voices drifted through the gap, loud enough to hear. Voices drifted through the gap, loud enough to hear. That was Adrian's voice, calm as ever. News traveled fast at a small ranger station. Within days, everyone knew Adrian had come looking for me. The talk started. My patrol route got reassigned to the northwest corner, the most remote area in the whole forest. The supervisor wouldn't look me in the eye.
Flashback. He demoted her to assist Rachel. His favoritism was blatant.
This section is pretty far out, but at least it's quiet. Nobody will bother you there.
He put on a pained expression like he was doing me a favor. I didn't argue. I just took my tools and headed into the forest. Over the next...
Their love was a spectacle, designed to inflict pain.
Altogether, I went to the supervisor myself.
Victoria, I think it's going to be a good decision for you to leave here. People would kill for the kind of protection Mr. Cross offers. You really hit the jackpot.
Before I could say anything, he handed me all my back wages in one lump sum. I saw the stress written all over his face, so I quit right there. He looked relieved immediately. His whole expression relaxed.
Everything's under control, she declared. The ultimate kiss-ass.
I couldn't handle it. I grabbed my beat-up bag, took a deep breath, and walked out of the ranger station for the last time. I visited my grandmother's grave. She was the one who'd raised me after my parents were gone. Then I wandered through the streets like a homeless person. For a while, it felt exactly like those first days after I got out of prison. A few days later, Adrian found...
Zachary warned, stop bothering Adrian. Quit embarrassing yourself. She froze. Rachel's poisoning continued, even with her brother. You missed Dad's funeral. Adrian cares for Mom. Zachary's words stung.
Adrian's brow furrowed.
Why not? What else are you going to do looking like this? We're divorced, but we're still family. You don't have to keep saying no. I'm doing this for your own...
Her family disowned her, a disgrace. Her father forbade her funeral attendance.
Thanks. I just want to find somewhere nobody knows me and live a quiet life. I don't care about anything else.
Not even Zachary's job?
I looked up into his eyes. They were so...
They treated her like a stranger. The thought of her mother burned. If only they knew Adrian and Rachel were the true destroyers. Adrian's hand stopped the door. He wouldn't let her escape. Don't be hard on Zach, Adrian said, feigning concern. He painted Zach as a hero, burdened by their mother's illness.
That's what you get with someone who studied abroad.
Watching Rachel act all superior made me feel sick. I walked straight to my desk and ignored her completely. But I knew exactly who was to blame for the life I was living. Rachel followed me over and set the flowers on my desk.
Ad told me your mother's health hasn't been great. If there's anything...
Anything I can do? He offered. The ultimate insult. She slammed the door, cutting off his false sincerity. Like, subscribe, and comment. Download our app and search the code to watch the full series now.